You know that feeling when your child hits you? It's frustrating, embarrassing, and infuriating. For some parents, it brings about a sense of shame and desperation, but most kids hit at one time or another. The way you respond to the hitting is key to nipping this bad habit in the bud before its out of control behavior becomes too much for both parent and child to handle. If you want to get your child to stop hitting, make sure to follow these 5 steps and your child will stop hitting for good. Also, hit that subscribe button to get more videos like this. Now, let's get into the video. Tip number 1, accept all emotions. Parents, have you ever had your child hit you? It can be really triggering for parents when their children strike them. The most common response to children hitting a parent is anger, followed by frustration. Now, parents cannot control their children's behaviors, but they can teach their children how to manage their emotions in healthy ways. The first step in teaching kids how to behave is understanding what they are feeling and why. This is done by accepting all emotions: happy, sad, anger, frustration, etc. This doesn't mean that parents accept their child's misbehavior, but they do accept what their child is feeling. Once parents know what their child is feeling and why, they can properly handle the situation. Tip number 2, calmly interfere and set clear limits. Parents usually punish after their child has hit, but why not stop the action beforehand? Once a child has hit, it is not the time to try and teach or punish your child about what they did and why it was wrong. Why? Well, because your child is most likely not processing what you are saying because they are so emotionally wound up. So you are actually wasting your energy as a parent, plus the lesson you are trying to teach is not getting through to your child. You want to wait until your child has calmed down to teach your family values. That way, they will actually listen and process what you are saying. So what do you do after your child hits or is about to hit? If you see that your child is about to hit, calmly interfere and prevent them from hitting. Well, what if you caught them right after they hit? Then physically remove them from the situation and set clear, simple limits. You can say something as simple as this: I cannot let you hit, or I will not let you hit. Simple, clear, and firm. Tip number 3, step back and breathe. It's normal for parents to get frustrated with their children at times. There are so many things going on in our lives that it can make us feel overwhelmed, stressed, and emotionally charged, and not to mention the fact that it can be triggering to you as a parent when you have a child who hits anyone or anything at the drop of a hat. When parents get upset and emotionally charged, they actually become part of the problem. But when you take a step back and breathe, you will find yourself more able to calmly handle challenging situations with your children and be able to regulate your own emotions. This way, you are able to do what is right instead of doing what is convenient. Tip number 4, teach more appropriate behaviors. There are many reasons why children misbehave. Some of the most common include they don't know how to control their impulses, they have learned inappropriate behaviors from others, or they may be frustrated with their environment and need help coping. Children want to please their parents, so when you learn what triggers your children's inappropriate behaviors, it is easier for you to teach them more appropriate behaviors and calm down in order to do so. Once you and your child have calmed down, this would be the time to teach your child anger management and feelings such as anger, frustration, and how to appropriately manage these emotions. Tip number 5, establish boundaries. Boundaries are a crucial part of parenting, and yet many people don't know how to establish them. The first step is to identify the boundary. Then, make it clear the hitting, kicking, biting, or any other physical aggression is not acceptable and that you won't allow it. Next, you need to tell your child what the boundary is and why they have that role in place. Finally, tell your child what you would like them to do, not what you don't want them to do. Use nice touches, please, or can you show me how you feel on this piece of paper? Make sure the rules and consequences are clear to your child so they will know what is expected of them. Tip number 6. Here is how to put this all into action. 4-year-old Ashley was watching TV when her mom came into the room and asked her to turn it off. Ashley hurled herself at her mom, grabbing and scratching. "No! I want to keep watching TV." Mom tries to calmly grab her daughter's hands to keep them from scratching and grabbing her, but she wasn't fast enough. Mom got a big, long red scratch across her arm, and she instantly felt angry. Instead of reacting out of anger, the mom steps back, takes a deep breath, and says, "Ouch, that really hurt me. I need to go take care of my arm. I will come back and talk with you once I calm down." The mom goes upstairs to her bathroom and shuts the door. As she is taking care of her arm, she isn't thinking about what a good punishment is that she should give her daughter to make sure she never scratches again, or that her daughter is a total nuisance. Instead, she takes some deep breaths and reminds her inner child that she isn't under attack and erases her feelings for revenge. She puts herself in her child's shoes and reminds herself that her daughter is having a hard time and that she was probably really frustrated that she was all of a sudden asked to turn off the TV and stop doing something that she was really enjoying doing. She also reminded herself that her daughter is having a hard time regulating her emotions and that it's super important that as a mom, she remains calm so that she doesn't become part of the problem. The mom keeps in mind the bigger picture and that she wants to raise a daughter who wants to control her anger and not one whose emotions are controlled by punishment. That means the most important thing she can do now is to reconnect with her and help her manage her feelings before she takes out all of those pent-up frustrations on someone else. Only a few minutes have passed by the time her mom comes out of the bathroom. By this time, the mom is calm and emotionally neutral and able to talk with her daughter about the situation without attacking her and can come to her with empathy and patience. Mom. She goes to her daughter, gets down to her level, but is far enough away so that if her daughter tries to hit again, she won't get hit. The mom speaks using a calm and tender voice and says, "Honey, that really hurt me. I know you were angry because I asked you to turn off the TV. I cannot allow you to hit because people are not for hitting. Can you tell me what you need without hitting me?" Ashley. Mom, I want to keep watching my show. It's not fair. You said I could watch a show. Mom, you're right. I did say that you could watch a show and you are feeling angry because I told you it was time to turn it off. But it is time to eat dinner, so we need to turn off the TV. Ashley, I am not hungry and I want to keep watching my show. Mom, I understand that you want to keep watching your show. Right now it is time for dinner and you don't have to eat if you don't want to. Would you like to watch a show for 10 more minutes after dinner is over? Ashley, yes. Mom, okay, that's fine. I do need to talk to you about something. Do you see my arm? Ashley, yes, I'm sorry, Mama. Mom, thank you for saying you're sorry. I know you were mad when I told you to turn off the TV. Everyone gets mad sometimes, but it's not okay to hit. Ashley, okay, Mom. Mom, what do you think we could do next time you feel mad? If Ashley says she doesn't know, avoid jumping in with some ideas that she could do or what she should do next time. Instead, try to encourage your child to think of some suggestions. If they are at a complete loss for ideas, then feel free to suggest 2 to 3 ideas to help get the ball rolling. Ashley, stomp my feet? Mom, you could try that. Ashley, maybe take some deep breaths? Mom, yes, that is another great thing you could do instead of hitting. Would you like to practice? Ashley, sure. Mom, okay, so you're feeling really mad right now. Can you show me your mad face? That's such a mad face. Okay, so you feel like hitting, and instead of hitting, show me what you would do. Ashley stomps her feet as fast as she can and takes 3 deep breaths. Mom, how did that feel? Ashley, great. Mom, awesome. Just so that we are both in agreement, what do we do when you feel like hitting? Ashley, stomp my feet and take a deep breath. Mom, that sounds like a plan. Let's high five on it. Okay, Which chair would you like to sit in for dinner? Children don't always recover that quickly, and that is okay. Give them time to express their feelings, but also prevent your child from doing harm to themselves or others or objects. The more practice you as a parent have, your child will get better at regulating themselves and will have less frequent blow-ups. When you can calm yourself down, so will your child. Ashley has learned she is still loved no matter what. Learn some valuable life skills on how to control herself. Learn what to do instead of causing harm to someone else. That her emotions are acceptable, but it is up to her how she acts on her emotions. That her mom will set limits to help keep everyone safe. If you haven't done so already, make sure to check out this video right here. And if you have a young toddler that is hitting, make sure to click the link in the description below to download your free script. Lastly, make sure to subscribe to this channel so that we can help you with other positive parenting tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.